Can you get ITA with a low CRS of 250? Well, yes, it is possible. It is possible if you are in Ontario. Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant and today very excited. Today I am sharing with you 2 Ontario PNP draw results. What are the details? What is the analysis? I'll share everything with you. But before that, a request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So also, if you are an aspirant of coming to Canada or your file is going on for Canadian immigration, my friend, this is the channel you need to subscribe on to. So without further delay, let's move on to the very important Ontario's PNP draws. I always tell that Ontario is the king and Ontario will remain the king in PNP. Ontario gets maximum PNPs if you compare with any province. So Ontario has recently conducted 2 PNP draws and I will be sharing the details about these 2. But before that, let me tell you about a very important concept. A concept of a notification of interest and expression of interest. It is just like a marriage proposal. If you get a marriage proposal on your own, based on your profile, you have not done anything. That is called notification of interest. Somebody liked your profile and they sent you notification. Whereas, based on your profile, you go and reach out to the people. This is called expression of interest. So these are 2 different concepts: notification of interest, expression of interest. With that information, let us move on to the Ontario's 2 main draws. So the first draw is Ontario skilled trade draw. Ontario skilled trade draw. Some people may have already told you before me that Ontario skilled draw is there, but nobody has till date told that this is the biggest. Yes, this is the biggest draw of 2023 in skilled trade. They can't tell because they don't have the data. They don't have this information. They can just come and talk on TikTok, but they cannot put your file through. So this is very important that this is the biggest draw of 2023 in the skilled trade. But before I tell you what happened in the draw, let me explain you the categories. So OINP is basically divided into 3 categories. The first category is the express entry linked. The second category is expression of interest, and the third category is entrepreneur stream. I will be talking about both expression of interest as well as express entry linked. But first I will be talking about express entry linked. So express entry linked is further divided into 3 more categories. The 3 categories are human capital stream, the Ontario skilled trade, and the last is French speaking skilled worker. Here the draw happened in Ontario skilled trade. So for Ontario skilled trade, it is mandatory, it is must that you have a profile in express entry. If you don't have a profile in express entry, you will never get notification of interest. So to have a notification of interest, you need to have profile in express entry. I want to take a minute here. I have met so many people. Many people, their moral is down, their spirits are low. They say, no, we won't be able to get it. Our CRS is low. Yes, your CRS is low, but you are not standing in the queue. If you make a profile in express entry, your chances will come. See here what has happened. People who have just 250 CRS score got the invite. So it is mandatory to have a profile in express entry. And Ontario skilled trade draw, here is the information from the government website right in front of you. Same information I am relaying with the help of highlights. But before that, a request, if you have still not subscribed, do consider subscribing. And the draw happened on 3rd August, which is yesterday. And how many people are called? 2,844 people are called. And the CRS, this is very, very important. CRS is very low, 250, just 250 CRS. And profiles were created between August 3rd and 2022 and 2023. So that is the information. Now, sometimes people get confused. Skilled trade is like a big ocean. So many categories, so many categories. I am just naming here few important categories like electricians, welders, plumbers, carpenters, insulators, concrete finishers, telecom installers, just like Bell and Rogers, they install the connections. Bricklayers, tile setters, roofers, painters, pest controllers, mechanics and sheet metal workers. So many more categories, these are just the few. So with that, now let us look at the snapshot, how many people till date are called. If we take the data, date by date, draw by draw, here is the information right in front of you. 7,512 people. 7,512 people. Look at this. Just one single category. This much province don't even call during the year. But here, Ontario's one category called 7,500 people. So that is why I always say Ontario is the king and will remain the king. It's not that I am in Ontario, that's why I say this. So with that, let's move on to another important draw, which is Ontario's graduate stream. Now, to explain you the concept of the Ontario graduate stream, as I already told you, there are the main categories, the expression of interest, it comes under that. Under the expression of interest, there are two categories. The first category is graduate stream and the second category is employer job offer. The graduate stream means those students who have done masters or they have done PhD from Ontario, that is called graduate stream. And employer job offer further divided into three categories: foreign worker stream, international student stream, and the lastly is in-demand skills. So these are the three categories. I am going to talk about both master's stream as well as PhD stream. So master's graduate stream. Master's graduate stream is anybody who has done master's degree from Ontario, whether it is MCom, MSc or any other kind of degree they have done, or MTech they have done from Ontario, then it comes under the master's graduate stream. For this master's graduate stream, let me explain you first of all what happened in the draw. In the draw, right in front of you from the government website, this is the information. So if you see the same thing, with the help of the analysis, I can explain you. This draw happened August 1st, 2023. Total number of people called are 755 and the score is 48. So please do not confuse with CRS, because here we are not making profile in express entry. Profile in express entry is not required, and you go and upfront, you go with the proposal, you go with the expression of interest. So that is why it is called expression of interest, and it is not a CRS score. Profile in express entry is not required. It is Ontario's own matrix. So now with that information, let's move on to the snapshot. The snapshot tells you how many people have been called so far by Ontario under this category. So in this category, Ontario has called 3,374 people. So data cannot lie. This information you will not get anywhere on TikTok or anybody with the YouTube. This is very important data which I am sharing with you. So now this is master's stream. Let's move on to other category, which is PhD stream. So PhD stream, let me tell you, PhD draws do not happen that frequent, and the number of candidates are also low because not many people who do PhD. So let us look at the numbers first. So from the government website, here is the information, the same information in the form of the highlights right here with you. So August 1st draw happened. How many people are called? 84 people are called. And what was the score? Again, this score was very low, which is 39, and because number of candidates who apply are very low, and the CRS score is not counted here. It is Ontario's own matrix. So do not confuse this with the CRS score. This is Ontario's own matrix. If we now look at the snapshot under the graduate stream, under the PhD stream, how many people are called? You will see the numbers right in front of you, date by date, draw by draw, complete data right here. Almost 350 people have been called under the PhD stream. So entire information in front of you. Many times I have seen people are unaware of which category is best suitable for you, which category can help them get the PR, which category they can easily go through. They are unaware, and that is why I say if you need to discuss your profile with us, you can book an appointment and discuss the profile. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID and phone number. Everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.